Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. I'm for my dear guys, for my dear audience. In this video, I will describe some different and much beautiful paper wall hanging or paper craft ideas. My dear guys, some beautiful paper wall hanging and paper craft ideas that can transform your space into a creative and colorful environment. So paper flower wall hanging, my dear guys. Create large paper flowers and attach them to a string or directly on the wall. You can use different colors and shapes and to make a unique floral statement piece. My dear guys, some 3D paper butterflies cut on paper butterfly in different size and color, then fold them slightly to create a 3D effect. Arrange them flying across your wall for a whimsical touch. Says use origami techniques you to make cranes, stars, or other shapes and hang them in a cascading style. So this create a dynamic and intricate display. So paper quilling design. Quilling involves rolling thin stripes of paper into different shapes and arranging into different shapes and arranging them to form intricate patterns or pictures. You can make anything from abstract design to specific themes like flowers or mandals. So geometric paper wall hanging, my dear guys, cut paper into geometric shapes like triangles, square, or hexagon, then layer them in an organized pattern to create a modern and minimalistic wall hanging. So paper tassel garland. Make tassels from colorful tissues, paper or crepe paper and string them together to create a festive garland for your wall. And a paper leaves garland, my dear guys. Cut paper into leaf shapes and string them together to form a natural themed wall hanging, perfect for adding a subtle and serene look. So some paper fans are roasties. Fold paper into a fan shapes or circular roasties of different sizes and colors. Arrange them in cluster for fun and lively wall decoration. So hanging paper stars. Create a 3D stars from paper and suspend them from strings. So this works especially well in spaces like kids' room or event decor. So paper dream catcher. Use paper cutouts to create the webbing and feathers of a dream catcher. Add some beads or ribbon for additional texture and hang it on your wall. Guys, a paper garland with shapes. Create a simple garland using shapes like a heart shape, different stars or circles. So these can be hung vertically or horizontally for different effect. Paper animal wall art. You can use a paper different. Use colored paper to create animals, silhouettes, or abstract representation of animals. You can make them simple or add intricate details depending on your style. So paper chain wall hanging, my dear guys. Create paper chain by linking loops of paper and form vertical or horizontal patterns for a retro wall hanging. And a paper mandala. My dear guys, cut intricate mandala shapes from paper or layer various colors and patterns to form a 3D mandala. This adds a meditative and artistic touch to your wall. And also 3D paper flowers with the vines. Combine 3D paper flower with paper vines or branches, creating a nature-inspired wall hanging that feels uh, lively and full of texture. And a layered paper art, my dear guys. Create depth by layering paper cutouts in different design, shapes, or color. These techniques work well for a modern abstract designer a landscape. My dear guys, some paper mobiles make a mobile by hang paper shapes like birds, a horse, or abstract form from a wooden or metal ring, allowing them to sway gently in the breeze. So paper feeder, wall hanging cut feeders out of paper in various colors and sizes. So attach them to string or directly onto a canvas for a soft and whimsical effect. So some paper circle garland, punch out circles from different colors and string them together into a long garland, layer them to cover the wall and create a playful design. So paper sunburst, my dear guys, fold or cut paper into sunburst patterns and place them on your wall for a radiant and eye-catching feature piece. So these paper wall hanging craft or other different are not only budget friendly but also add a touch of creativity like is and a personalization to any rooms. So my dear guys, once again I remind you that different paper craft like is paper sunburst. You can decor different paper sunburst and a paper circle garland, a paper feeder wall hanging, also paper mobiles with a different and a paper different flowers, different color flowers like is a red, a yellow, and a orange color. So my yoga is a 3D paper flowers with vines and also paper mandala paper chain, a wall hanging with the different craft and different design, paper chain wall hanging, paper animal wall art, and paper toys which is made by different colored paper and different kids can play from these paper art which is made by different toys, paper animal wall art and paper garland with shapes. Paper dream catcher use paper cutouts to create the webbing and feeder of a dream in a different sides. So hanging paper stars and paper fans or roasties which is made. And so paper leaves garland, paper tassel garland are also which is made by tassels from colorful tissues, paper or crepe paper and string them together to create a festive garland for your wall. And geometric paper wall hanging once again my dear guys, cut paper into geometric shape like a circular type, different circle we can make on a wall or other different. So some paper quilling design, when we talk about a quilling, it can be a different design, different size and in a different style. You can make it. So origami wall art use origami techniques to make crane, star, or other shapes and hang them in a cascading style. So this creates a dynamic and interactive display. So cut out the paper butterfly in different size and color, then fold them slightly to create a 3D effect, arranging them flying. So thank you very much guys for watching my video and sharing my video. Once again, thank you very much.